All right, we're back in Crystal Springs today, and we are here at the second roommate house. It is Saturday morning. Just letting everybody roll their once. Oh, what's her name? I forget her name. Kathy. She has a want for poor Caleb. He wants to get a job finally. All right, he wants the gamer career. Can find a job. All right, let's see. Oh, she's got to work today. Okay, she's wanting to work on a promotion. Let's see. She looks like she might have everything. Oh, look, he wants a job too. And he's wanting to get a job in science or medicine. No, not firefighting. Although we do need a firefighter since Caleb passed away, don't we? I think we're gonna go for science for him. I'm thinking Oliver might be interested in aliens. He may have an alien interest, may even want to try to get abducted. But his aspiration is not high enough yet. No more jobs today. All right, so we'll try tomorrow. If we don't find any tomorrow, we'll try the third day, and then he can go down to the job board. Oliver, why don't you try now? Wait, there wasn't any science, was there? No. He wants to hire a maid. I don't think so. So I don't think any of these Sims own a business, but I think we should maybe work on... Kim is the only one that has not rolled a want for a job. Let me see if I can see her interests. Where are they? Not politics. Oh, culture, environment, fashion, food. So I'm thinking, cultural. Don't start. I swear these Sims just become enemies out of nowhere. And then they can't live together. It drives me crazy. Stop. Go study something. Oh, look, she wants to reach cooking. There you go. Keep losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. Okay, environment, culture, fashion, and food. So I'm thinking maybe she could own a restaurant. The other thing, since she's got a high interest in fashion, she could run the clothing store. That would fit with fashion and culture, but not so much food. Kind of fit with entertainment. We do have the clothing store needs an owner. And we do have this gazebo cafe that needs an owner. She has no money, but we do finally have a bank in Crystal Springs now, so they can go down and get a loan. And that's going to be a hefty loan. But I think it will be worth it. Now, we do already have 2 other places to eat, and we don't have a clothing store. So I'm kind of leaning towards she should open the clothing store so that we have that, but she's got higher in food than she does in fashion. Maybe I should just leave it to her. All right, let's just let fate decide. Okay, so 1 through 50, she opens the gazebo cafe. 51 through 100, she opens the clothing store. All right, let me pull the wheel. All right, she's opening Gazebo Cafe. I think that's better. Even though we really need a clothing store, she has a really high interest. All right, so now we're going to go down here and find out how much it's going to cost to buy the Gazebo Cafe. And let's see how far off he is. He needs 2 more aspiration points before he can summon aliens. So if he were to get a job, that would help with his aspiration. He also wants to get a pet and hire a maid. We don't have anywhere to get a pet. I don't know if they adopt a stray. Does that count as getting a pet? All right, let's see how much this is. 69,000 simoleons. All right, so we're gonna have to take her down to the bank and she's going to have to take out a loan. All right, let's, oops, wrong sim. The only other thing I'm kind of worried about on the Gazebo Cafe is she's not going to have any employees. I could have Oliver and Edric work with her until they get jobs. Might do that. All right, let's go get your loan. And we're going to the bank. Is she going to flirt? All right. Let's bank online, loan. She's gonna have to do this in sections. Now, she could totally do this at home, but I just like the idea of them having to go down to the bank to do it. All right, she did 1 so far. 2. Okay, she's got a 70,000 simoleon loan. Okay, where's she going? Are you going to get a newspaper? Okay. All right, let's go home and buy the business. All right, Alice got a chance card. Is she going to thaw it out or have the frozen banana stand trial, or should she attempt to thaw him out first? I don't know. Let's give that a roll. All right, 36. So she is going to do frozen. Alice gets a promotion. Yes. All right, she's been promoted to surveillance operator level 4. She now works from 2 p.m. to 8. Oh, that sucks. and she brought home 493 simoleons and a bonus of 1,232. All right, is she home yet? No. You're wanting mechanical. Okay, yeah, and that is what you need for a promotion. So she is all about getting those promotions. At first, she's going to go wolf whistle at Oliver. Okay, she's home. Let's have her go ahead and purchase community lot. All right, the gazebo cafe. Yes. All right. Now we should get down there and run it, and she's going to take Oliver and Edric with her. Until they get jobs, they're going to help her out. And I think there is a couple other Sims that do need jobs. Maybe a teen or so, and I feel like there's others that need jobs. All right, so here we are at the gazebo cafe. It's going to be a little dicey because her cooking skills not the best. Why do you keep changing into the leotard? Now stop it. So I'm gonna plan the menu and not let her sell a bunch of the required cooking skills that are really high for now until she gets her skill up. Okay, it looks like we might have our first customer. Amelia Davies. Oh my gosh. She didn't like you. Huh? Edric, work on your customer service. No, we got 1 star. Amelia came back for some more food. She must have liked it. We got another customer here. We got Jenny Woods, and I think after her we will go ahead and close up. All right, let's see what Jenny orders. Spaghetti. All right, let's go ahead and close. All right, time to go. Oh my gosh, Kathy is booty calling Xavier. Xavier gets around. Let me tell you, he was just messing with the Black Widow Mandy. He also messes with Kim, who is Kathy's roommate. Kathy, what are you thinking? She's thinking he's a fine man. That's what she's thinking. I don't think her... Well, let me see. I think Kim is a romance sim too, so she might not even care. Well, this is going down. Okay, well, they're home. He is back in his leotards. You are so annoying. Okay, he's making them up some corn dogs. All right, no science, and there also was no gamer. So I will have them both look again tomorrow, and if they don't find them, they can go down to the town hall and look at the job posting board. I believe Alice, yes, she does work today. That terrible shift. Oh no. Now stop it. I'm gonna have to make one of y'all move out. Oh, he can't stand her. Did you just see that? She's wanting to go to work, buy a car. So one thing I'm going to start doing in Crystal Springs is rolling a Ross wheel. I'm trying to determine how often I'm going to roll it. I was thinking about doing it once per household, but that might end up being too much. I don't know. But we are going to go ahead and roll it for the roomies here. So let me pull up the wheel. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. I'm a little scared. Move the next townie walk by in. Okay, so that won't be one of our playables. It'll just be if a townie walks by, they have to move in with the roomies. Oh, that should be interesting. Okay. Oh, look, she's wanting to apologize to Oliver. Come here and apologize.
Dargo. Oh. Aha.
Okay, well, a townie just walked by George McCarthy. So George McCarthy is typically one of the teen cashiers, but in my hood, I actually took him and moved him into the college temporarily to make sure my college was working right after I built it. So he is actually now just a townie here in Crystal Springs. So he is now going to become a playable because this is completing our Ross role. So he's going to have to move in with the roomies. We're going to say he just left his home wherever he came from, maybe Pleasant View. And he decided to move in here. So let's move in George. So yes, he is a teenager. So, hi, George. Welcome to the family. I need to fix those eyebrows. All right, well, here is George. Gave him a new outfit. he is a fortune sim. Let's see if he's gotten any memories or anything with anybody now. I might change his name too, just because if not, George is like in every hood. I don't know. Do I care much? Oh! George! Ew! Okay, let's have Kim apologize to Oliver. Come on, move out of the way. Oliver, she's trying to apologize. He's like, I gotta eat my corn dog first. That helped a little. Get out of here before y'all start fighting again. Okay, Alice just got home. She's wanting a promotion again. Let's see, does she have everything she needs? She really does. Won't you come? She's not hungry, but you can go ahead and work on your needs. Okay, we got Edric coming to look for a gamer job. So if he can't find gamer today, we will take him down to job posting board. Same with Oliver. All right, no gamer. Let's have Oliver give it a try. What is Oliver wanting again? Client. All right, no jobs. Let's see. George, you will be going to school. And then I think Kathy has to go to work. And does Alice go to work? Not till 2. Alice, can you come fix this? You got a couple mechanical. All right, let's go ahead and have them go down to the town hall. All right, let's see. He wants a job in gaming. Okay, gamer. Alrighty, starting as level 2. Alright, and you want to find a job in science. Level 1 as a test subject. All right. I was wanting to buy new clothes, but we don't have a clothes store yet. Oh my gosh. Mandy the Black Widow strikes again. Well, you know what I mean. So it's between, what's his name? Xavier and whatever his name is, Orlando. I was wondering. Where are they? Are they upstairs? Yes, they were. Okay, time to leave. Ooh, Alice. I can put these away before they spoil. Oh. George just got first place in the school science fair, earning him $250. And prize money. All right, we're gonna have to take him down to the bank. He can either open up a bank account to start his own account, or he can get a piggy bank. So what we're going to do, he's actually going to work with Kim while he's in high school. That was their agreement for them letting him move in here. So let's go ahead, get her dressed. Bessie up. Change into everyday. And then we are going to go by the bank first so he can get a piggy bank. And then we will go to the restaurant. All right, the others are home so they can go now. Okay, here we are at the bank. I think we're just going to have George buy himself a piggy bank. Okay, we got George hired. So let's go ahead and open up. And we are going to reassign worker George, podium guy. And then we are going to teleport over Oliver to help today. Okay, she just got rank 1. They don't really need simoleons. Let's just do notable reputation. Oh no, no, Oliver. Ugh. Okay, he didn't drop it that time. Okay, she's getting her food, so we're gonna go ahead and close. All right, Alice has been promoted. She is level 5. She now works from 1 to 7. She brought home 612 simoleons and a bonus of 1,530. I'm going to have her... I was going to say I would have her deposited in her bank account, but I don't think she's got a bank account yet. No. So she'd have to go to the bank to open one. George is coming to deposit his 250 simoleons. And then we'll put that in his... we'll put that in his inventory. What? Alice is pregnant? Oh my gosh. She showed absolutely no signs. Where is my...
Oh, Budaveshni. Ah, Tukalar.
Here it is. I was wanting to see what the it's at 20 risky. That is crazy. I think they're gonna move out on their own at the end of this round. I think they should. They might have to go take a loan for a house because I think all of the apartments are taken. It wouldn't make sense for them to move into the efficiency because that won't be enough room for the two of them and a baby. Kim has some food in her inventory here. I'm gonna have her take out. Okay, Edric and Kathy are off to work. Oliver doesn't work until 11. All right, now Oliver's off to work, and we are going to send Alice down to the clinic. They also got gigantic bills because of Kim's loan. Go ahead and pay the bills. And Kim will go with Alice since Oliver had to work. Okay, here we are at the clinic. It is currently owned by Larry Woods until we get the permanent doctor in town. So let's go ahead and send them in. And we will just have Alice and Kim sit right here until he's ready for them. this is the little clinic, very small, just a place where they can work on medicine. They sell some medicine, and they have a room upstairs to do the examination. So first, let's go ahead and have Alice come up here and sit. First of all, shoo her out of here. And then we are going to scan for pregnancy, Alice.
Oh, Nubu.
You said, "Aw, Nubu." 36 Hours by Oliver Davenport, one baby. All right, and then I'm have him be a doctor for Alice. I don't know why he's standing behind her. He's prescribing her some prenatal vitamins, which we're going to pretend those are these Tylenol. So if her needs get really, really low at some point in her pregnancy, she'll have that to take to help her needs. And then also I downloaded this and this, and if a sim has a fear of having a baby, I'm gonna have them, well, I will, sorry, cutting in to show you the birth control and the pregnancy test, because I realized my video cut out the first time. So what I'm gonna do, these are not functional, they're purely deco, but what I'm gonna do is if a sim randomly purchases these, that's going to tell me that if they bought a pregnancy test, that, well, let me start with birth control. If they bought birth control, they want to be put on birth control. So I will control that via the ACR. If they then subsequently purchase a pregnancy test, then that means they're ready to come off birth control, like they're trying to get pregnant. I love that idea because it'll be completely autonomous and random based on the sim purchasing these, because I don't really use the birth control that much with ACR unless I see they have a fear of having a baby. Sometimes I'll do it, but this will just prompt me, like if they have those in their inventory, to do that. So it'll be really more random and the sim's choice. All right, Kathy got a chance card. Let's roll the wheel. $73, option 2. Keep her on the line. Kathy is now a legal biller. Good job, Kathy. All right, she now works from 9 to 4. She made 422 simoleons and a bonus of 844. Okay, we're going to take Oliver down to the bank before he has to go to work and have him take a loan for them to buy a house. And then we will wrap up this episode. All right, back at the bank. And let's have him come up here. All right, so he took the loan and now he's going to deposit the 20,000. Okay, so Oliver and Alice took out a loan at the bank for 20,000 simoleons. They got part of the money from the household, so they were able to purchase this house. It was 21,000 simoleons, and it did come partially furnished. So I just added in a few things with the rest of their money. So they're pretty broke right now, but they both do have jobs. But this is like the perfect size house. I did remodel it a bit. It really only came with one bedroom, but I turned the kitchen into like an eat-in kitchen and then made their master down here. And then this had just one big bedroom and a bathroom, and I turned it into two smaller. What's up with this light? What is this? Oh, I turned it into two smaller bedrooms. So perfect size for a little growing family and affordable. And yeah, all of that good stuff. So excited to play them in round 3. And that will be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. And the next family we're moving on to is back to the Meadows, Geneva and Tate. They own the perfume and candle shop. And I think we also need to get Tate an actual job. The perfume shop is actually Geneva's, but Tate was running it last time because she was pregnant. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.